Hello, my name is Clement and I'm a practicing barrister in employment law. Today I'm going to talk about disability under the Equality Act 2010. It is important to note, as with the statutory definition of race, the definition of disability under the Equality Act 2010 is a statutory one. In other words, it is not inconceivable that someone may be deemed disabled on one level but fail to meet the statutory requirements to qualify as disabled under the 2010 Act. Under the 2010 Act, a person has a disability if they have a physical or mental impairment, and that impairment has a substantial and long-term adverse effect on their ability to carry out normal day-to-day activities. Therefore, there are at least 4 key elements. Firstly, the impairment may be physical or mental. However, one does not have to specify in which category their alleged impairment falls. Alleging that an impairment is either or both is enough. It is noteworthy that the threshold for determining whether one has an impairment is very low, and therefore relatively easy to prove. Secondly, the effect must be substantial, which means more than minor or trivial. Thirdly, long-term effects of the impairment is one that has lasted at least 12 months, or where the total period for which it lasts from the time of the first onset is likely to be at least 12 months, or that it is likely to last for the rest of the life of the person affected. Fourthly, it is important that one understands properly what is deemed to be normal day-to-day activities, which are sometimes forgotten by a claimant. Such an admission would be fatal to a claim. In general, day-to-day activities are things people do on a regular or daily basis, and examples include shopping, reading and writing, having a conversation or using a telephone, watching the television, getting washed and dressed, preparing and eating food, carrying out household tasks, walking and travelling by various forms of transport. Keep in mind that the focus of the impairments is on its effect. Hence, if one has an impairment but have no substantial and long-term adverse effect on their ability to carry out normal day-to-day activities, save for limited exceptions, she/he may be well deemed disabled elsewhere, but will fail as being disabled under the Equality Act 2010. My name is Clement. I've had numerous published articles in magazines. I'm a novelist and a practicing barrister in employment law. Thank you for listening if you're on the podcast, or if you're watching the video, thank you for watching. If you're interested in updates, then simply subscribe below for when new videos are published.